Hey everybody, welcome to a new video on E.Stampley art. In this video we are looking at February's Copic Colors, and we're going to make some artwork from it, as well as I'm going to talk a little bit about some thumbnails. This month's colors are R22, E13, and E27. I had planned to do a girl, kind of like a portrait shot with a girl and a long pink ponytail, and it kind of evolved a little bit. So I have a little thumbnail at the top that you'll see. I'm going to do more like a Polaroid shot of her without the long ponytail. And speaking of thumbnails, I actually want to talk about thumbnails in this video. I think over the next few videos I might be talking about expanding on my topic of my 2019 goals. And one of my goals is to do more thumbnails for my artwork. I think it'll make my artwork better and help me with composing my shots, which is exactly what thumbnails are for. They're just basically small little preliminary sketches, so you can kind of get a quick snapshot of what you're trying to do, what you're trying to create. They're not supposed to be a complete drawing, just an idea. So basically, if you want to look at it, what can thumbnails achieve in your artwork? They can help you compose your picture. They can reduce your overthinking, which you sometimes as an artist are wanting to do. And think of it as like test driving the car before you buy it. You know, you can kind of outline, it's like, oh, well, do I want her foot here? Do I want his arm like this? You know, and then you can kind of play with that, as opposed to when you get to the trying to work on the final piece and then it just doesn't really turn out the way you want it to and you're kind of stuck. They're not meant to be finished concepts. They're really just meant to be, like I said, preliminary sketches for your finished artwork. And they're different types of thumbnails. You could do, I do graphic design as well, and I tend to do very sketchy outlined things and then write notes in the margin about this is going to be blue or this is going to be pink or move this over to the right, or just different things. You can do loose thumbnails, very kind of more detailed thumbnails about certain little things you might want to do in a drawing, like maybe some studies of some flowers or something that you're going to do, or study of maybe a panda that you might add into a picture or something. Obviously, you can do outline shapes of just trying to get an idea of where you're going to put things. And you can also use thumbnails to kind of plan out your color scheme of what you are going to do. You know, do you want this to be more warm tones using like reds and oranges and yellows? Or do you want it to be cooler using blues and greens, that kind of thing? So thumbnails are also good to kind of play with that as well, to see what do you want the colors in your piece to be. As you can see, like even over in my sketches, it wasn't part of my thumbnail, but it was part of my sketch where I used similar colors in colored pencil to kind of get an idea of the color scheme that I wanted the girl in my finished drawing to have. So obviously I wanted her to have pink hair. I'm using the tan color for her skin, and I wanted to use the brown for her outfit. Right now I'm at the inking stage, so I'm putting in my final inking lines, especially of the Polaroid frame, and then just inking out the girl before I lay down some color. But all in all, thumbnails are just good for artists to use, just to, like I said, plan out your drawing, and they're very helpful, and that way you don't feel as attached to something that maybe you've been working on for 4 hours, as opposed to something you maybe have just worked on for like, 3 to 10 minutes. So in my picture here, obviously I had to add some hearts. You know, it is February's colors, so might as well add a little bit of love in the background. I did use a little bit of the Copic colorless blender, as you can see, a little bit on her arm and in her hair and on the hearts. And then I went in at the end with my white Uniball gel pen and just added some kind of white highlights and stuff, you know, to her eyes, and also did an outline around her, just kind of make her pop out of the frame just a little bit more. Just adding a few final little shadows around before I call it done. So there's the finished piece using all the February Copic colors. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up down below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video and want to share it with others, go right ahead. And if you want to learn about more videos upcoming on my channel, feel free to subscribe, which you can also do down below. You can follow me on Twitter at E.Stampley Art as well. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!